Hello everyone. A very good evening to all of you. I am Dr. Priyanka Sachdev here, and today I am here to take an important topic, that is reversible versus irreversible cell injury from general pathology. It's a very important topic from exam point of view, right? So in the cell injury, before coming directly on the topic, let me give you a brief review. This diagram I have told you several times. Same diagram, right? We know human body from head to toe, we all are made up of multiple organs, and all the organs are made up of cells. So we know that cell is the structural and functional unit of life. ठीक है? All the cells are in homeostasis. We already know what is the meaning of the homeostasis. In the last lecture also I told you what is homeostasis. All the cells in the human body are assigned a special structure with a special function. Like जो salivary glands के जो cell हैं, the cells of our salivary gland, they are assigned the function of the secretion. ठीक है? The cells of the intestine, they are assigned the function of absorption. So different cells of human body have different functions and different structure. So at their particular structure, they are performing their particular specific function, and this is known as homeostasis. Now whenever, so this is a cell, you can see the diagram of a cell. It is a normal cell of human body. Okay, this is a normal cell. So whenever this is a normal cell, any stress acts on the cell. Now stress are of two types, physiological or pathological. Any stress acts on any cell. Three things happen one by one, not simultaneously, right? सबसे पहली जो चीज होगी वो होगी adaptations. So जैसे ही स्ट्रेस आएगा सेल के ऊपर, सेल पहली चीज करेगा एडॉप्टेशन कुछ ऐसा करेगा, अपने अंदर स्ट्रक्चर में चेंज लाएगा ताकि इस स्ट्रेस को ओवरकम कर पाए. एडॉप्टेशन इज समथिंग द सेल विल डू टू ओवरकम द स्ट्रेस. ठीक है, या तो साइज बड़ा होगा, या तो साइज छोटा होगा, या तो नंबर सेल का ज्यादा होगा, सेल डिवीजन होगा, या तो नंबर कम होगा, या तो मेटाप्लेशिया होगा, अपना चेंज कर लेगा टाइप ही. सो दीज ऑल आर द टाइप ऑफ एडॉप्टेशंस. द 5 टाइप ऑफ एडॉप्टेशंस यू ऑलरेडी नो, राइट? दैट वी विल कंसीडर इन टेक इन सेपरेट लेक्चर एडॉप्टेशंस. लेकिन इफ द स्ट्रेस इज कंटिन्यूस, एडॉप्टेशन के बाद होगी रिवर्सिबल सेल इंजुरी, और इफ द स्ट्रेस फर्दर स्टिल कंटिन्यूस, उसके बाद होगी इरिवर्सिबल सेल इंजुरी. Irreversible cell injury also known as cell death, and it is of two types, apoptosis and necrosis. I guess I have already taken the sessions on apoptosis as well as necrosis. So irreversible cell injury or cell death तो हम कर चुके हैं. ठीक है? Now the three things, first adaptation, then reversible cell injury, then irreversible cell injury. Out of the these three things, adaptations are reversible. Means once you remove the stress, cell वापस normal हो जाएगा. Right? Reversible cell injury as the name indicate कि ये reversible है, ये भी रिवर्सिबल है. सो वंस यू रिमूव द स्ट्रेस, अगेन सेल नॉर्मल हो जाएगा. लेकिन हियर इज अ पॉइंट ऑफ नो रिटर्न. इसे कहते हैं पॉइंट ऑफ नो रिटर्न. अगर ये पॉइंट क्रॉस हो गया, एक बार इरिवर्सिबल सेल इंजरी हो गई, अब स्ट्रेस रिमूव भी कर लो तो कोई फायदा नहीं है. दैट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ पॉइंट ऑफ नो रिटर्न. समवन वाज आस्किंग इन द लास्ट लेक्चर what is the meaning of point of no return. ये होता है point of no return का meaning. You got my point? So if the stress is continuous, now let's take an example लेकिन ज्यादा better समझ में आएगा, right? Now God has given lungs for respiration. We all have two lungs, right? A pair of lungs. What is the lining of the respiratory epithelia? So the lining of the entire trachea, the two bronchi are divided into bronchioles, and we have two lungs, right? This is our respiratory tract. The lining is columnar. Pseudostratified ciliated columnar epithelia. This is the lining of the entire respiratory tree. हम सबको पता है. Say yes or no. This is the respiratory tree lining. God has given the respiratory tract for breathing, for respiration, but some people misuse it and they smoke. So God has not given the lungs for smoking. Yes or no? So smoking is acting as a stress. यहाँ पे stress क्या है? Stress है smoking. So someone is smoking. Just imagine someone is smoking. तो एक के बाद एक. So here, this is the normal cell. The normal cell is this one. It is pseudostratified ciliated columnar epithelia. This is the normal cell. Till there was no stress, सब कुछ ठीक चल रहा था. Everything was normal. But whenever stress is acting on the cell, the stress here is the smoking. Smoking is acting on the cell. So three things will happen one by one. So पहला होगा adaptation, फिर reversible cell injury, फिर irreversible cell injury. तो सबसे पहले ये जो columnar epithelia है वो convert हो जाएगा squamous epithelia में. The columnar epithelial cell, the pseudostratified ciliated columnar epithelia convert हो जाएगा squamous में, और इसे कहते हैं metaplasia. This is known as metaplasia. Metaplasia is the type of adaptation. There are 5 type of adaptation ना, hypertrophy, hyperplasia, atrophy, metaplasia and dysplasia, right? तो ये आपका एक तरह का adaptation है. This is known as adaptation. It is one of the adaptation and it is reversible. Now you ask the person to quit smoking. तो metaplasia जो है वो reverse हो जाएगा, squamous वापस columnar में convert हो जाएगा. It is reversible, right? But if the person is continuing smoking, तो second चीज जो हो जाएगी वो हो जाएगी dysplasia. The second चीज will happen dysplasia और उसमें इंजुरी होना स्टार्ट हो जाएगी. This is reversible cell injury. In the dysplasia reversible cell injury होता जाएगा. Reversible cell injury, still there is a chance. You ask the person to quit smoking. अभी भी उसने smoking quit किया, he follows your advice, he or she follows the advice, तो it is reversible. Again normal हो जाएगा सब कुछ after few years, few months. लेकिन if the person is not following, still the person is not following, so stress is continues, the person is smoking, तो end में हो जाएगा anaplasia. Anaplasia is the lung cancer, right? It is cancer, it is carcinoma, right? And it is irreversible. Once this anaplasia happens now if the person is leaving smoking, now there is no, it is not reversible. There is no use of it. It is not reversible. Now it cannot reverse. So this is the point of no return, right? So in this session, we will be discussing the differences between reversible and irreversible cell injury. As I have told you, cell injury is of 2 types, reversible and irreversible. The 2 types of the cell injury, right? And there is a point of no return between them. First, always reversible happens. And if the stress continues, the reversible get converted to irreversible after a point of no return. And once irreversible happen, it cannot reverse. So morphologically can you identify in the cell की ये मैं आपको एक डायग्राम दे दूं एक सेल का, मैं कहूं आइडेंटिफाई करो ये कौन सा सेल इंजरी है, रिवर्सिबल की इरिवर्सिबल, तो क्या सेल देखते हुए can you identify what are the points? So that I am going to teach you here in the morphology of the cell injury. So here it is reversible cell injury where the changes are reversible if the stress is removed. If the stress is removed, the changes are reversible. And second is irreversible cell injury. After a point of no return, the reversible get converted to irreversible and the changes are not reversed. It is cell death and it is of 2 types, apoptosis and necrosis. So let me tell you the morphology. See, I will tell you 2 diagrams now after this. See, this is a diagram of a normal cell. This is a normal cell. See all the things. It is normal. There is no injury, right? Now, if it is given stress. So first thing is adaptation. The second thing is reversible cell injury. You can see this is the diagram of the reversible cell injury. See. This one is reversible cell injury. If the stress it still continues. See the next diagram, this is irreversible cell injury. Can you make out the differences? All the diagrams are from Robbins. Can you make out the differences between this diagram and the next diagram? Okay, let me tell you very clearly. इस पे बहुत question आता है reversible versus irreversible cell injury. It is a 5-star important question for university exam. Please consider. So this one is reversible cell injury. ठीक है, ये रिवर्सिबल का डायग्राम है. I will explain you everything here. And you can see this one is irreversible cell injury. ये रिवर्सिबल का डायग्राम है. ठीक है, एक एक करके हम कंसिडर करेंगे. So first see the diagram of reversible. First reversible का डायग्राम देखो. I will explain you everything among three criteria. सबसे पहले external of the cell. We will compare the external of this cell reversible with irreversible. External देखो here. Can you see the cell is swollen? There is swelling of the cell. The cell is swollen. Right? The size of the cell is more as compared to normal. On the cell surface, you can appreciate the blebs. Can you appreciate? These are the blebs. So external में, the cell is swollen. There are blebs on the cell surface. And if you see the cell membrane, entire cell membrane, the cell membrane is intact. Everywhere it is intact. There is no hole. There is no gap. There is no disruption. I am teaching you reversible. हाँ, ये reversible चल रहा है. So the cell membrane is intact. Write down the word intact. So 3 things are there. Number 1, the cell is swollen. Number 2, the cell membrane is intact. And number 3, blebs are there. Give me a thumbs up. Everyone give me a thumbs up. Have you got the 3 things? The cell is swollen. The cell membrane is intact. There is more water inside the cell. More water is causing the swelling. Swelling है, लेकिन cell membrane is intact. So blebs are formed. Multiple blebs are formed. So that is the external. Right? ये external है. Now let's see the external of irreversible. दोनों का external पहले compare कर लेते हैं. Now coming on the irreversible. Can you appreciate the cell membrane here? If you can't, please zoom it out. Please zoom it out. Take a snapshot and zoom it out. Can you appreciate the cell membrane? What I am marking? Who can tell me what I am marking? क्या मार्क कर रही हूं ये मैं? क्या अलग है पिछले डायग्राम से? What is the difference from the last diagram? You can appreciate the gaps. Can you appreciate the gaps? The cell membrane is not intact. There is disruption. There is disruption in the cell membrane. Can you appreciate the disruption? Please appreciate the gaps. Let me show you the gaps. Can you appreciate these gaps? Please appreciate. So there is disruption in the cell membrane. The cell membrane में defects and disruption है. So defects in the cell membrane. Number one. No, from this disruption the extra water leaks out. The extra water पूरा leak out हो गया. So there is no cell swelling. Cell swelling नहीं है as compared to last. So cell disruption हो गया. Cell membrane is not intact. There are gaps or defects in the cell membrane. The extra water leaks out. So no blab. ना तो blab है और ना तो cell swelling है. So write down defect in the cell membrane. No blab. क्योंकि extra water leaks out. No blab. And no swelling. No cell swelling. No blab, no cell swelling and there is defect in the cell membrane. तो ये तो हो गया external. External में एक और चीज है जो common है दोनों में. Can you see in the cell membrane? There are few myelin figures. Few myelin figures in the cell membrane here also and few myelin figures in the cell membrane here also. That is common for both. So after the external, coming on the interior. अब आते हैं interior पे. Interior में we have to compare four things. Four things here, four things there. Right? Interior में 4 cell organelle मैं compare करूंगी. Endoplasmic reticulum I will compare for both. Ribosomes I will compare for both. Mitochondria I will compare for both. And lysosomes I will compare for both. ये 4 चीजें, there are 4 cell organelles. Endoplasmic reticulum, ribosome, mitochondria और lysosome. ये हम दोनों के लिए कंपेयर करेंगे रिवर्सिबल एंड इरिवर्सिबल. एक एक करके बात करते हैं. राइट? सबसे पहले बात करो एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम की. कैन यू सी द एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम? आई एम टॉकिंग अगेन रिवर्सिबल. फिर से हम रिवर्सिबल पे आ गए. हाँ, रिवर्सिबल में ये चारों देखेंगे, फिर यही चारों हम रिवर्सिबल में देखेंगे. ठीक है? सो एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम इज swollen here. Can you see they are swollen? See, I am drawing. They are swollen. Reversible में हर चीज swollen है. Cell भी swollen था. The cell was swelling. Everything is swollen. There is more water. Reversible में more water है. Cell के अंदर more water है. More water. So everything is swollen. Everything is swollen. The complete cell is swollen और all cell organelles भी swollen है. ठीक है? और irreversible में सब कुछ rupture हो जाएगा. वहां पे swollen नहीं है. हर चीज हो जाएगी rupture. तो वहां पे swollen नहीं रहेगा. ठीक है? यहाँ पे endoplasmic reticulum swollen है. ठीक है? Endoplasmic reticulum are of two type. अगर rough and smooth. If the ribosomes are attached, it is rough. If ribosomes are not attached, it is smooth. ठीक है? So can you see the ribosomes are attached here? ये. लेकिन for the attachment of the ribosome ये छोड़ के जा रहे हैं. All the ribosomes are leaving and the rough getting converted to smooth. So ribosomes get dispersion. The ribosomes are getting dispersed. So endoplasmic reticulum swollen and due to the swallowing, the ribosome getting dispersed. ये swollen हो गए. जो एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम है वो स्वेल हो गया और उसके स्वेलोइंग की वजह से जो राइबोसोम है उसको छोड़ के चले गए. ठीक है? सो एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम गेट swollen, the ribosome get dispersed, the ribosomes get dispersed. Coming on the third thing, mitochondria. Mitochondria के अंदर small densities हैं. Please appreciate the small densities inside the mitochondria. Can you appreciate the small densities here? Mind the word small. क्योंकि irreversible में यही densities large हो जाएंगी. यहाँ पे reversible में I'm talking about reversible. The small densities are there. Inside the mitochondria, small densities are there. So ये हो गई तीसरी चीज mitochondria की. And the fourth and the last thing is the lysosomes. Can you see lysosomes? What are lysosomes in the cell? Lysosomes are the suicide bag. Lysosome normally inactive होते हैं, लेकिन active हो जाएं तो अपने ही cell organelles को they eat like phagocyte. ठीक है? तो can you see this yellow is the lysosome. It get activated in reversible injury. Reversible injury में ये activate हो गया and the lysosome is eating own mitochondria. Lysosome अपने ही mitochondria को खा रहा है. Right? Lysosome is eating the own mitochondria or not only mitochondria, own cell organelle. इसे कहते हैं autophagy. Auto यानी अपना ही, phagy यानी खाना. अपने ही cell organelle को खाते जाना. इसे कहते हैं autophagy. So can I say lysosomes are showing autophagy? Yes. So tell me the summary. चलो 4 चीजें बताओ. रिवर्सिबल में चारों के बारे में बताओ. एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम का क्या हो रहा है, राइबोसोम का क्या हो रहा है, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया का क्या हो रहा है और लाइसोसोम्स का क्या हो रहा है. कौन बताएगा मुझे चारों? Who will tell me? The endoplasmic reticulum swells up. ठीक है? The ribosomes dispersed. ठीक है? The mitochondria स्मॉल डेंसिटीज, ठीक है, और लाइसोसोम्स शोइंग ऑटोफेजी, ठीक है। अब यही चारों चीजें हम देखेंगे इरिवर्सिबल में। द सेम फोर थिंग्स वी विल सी इन द इरिवर्सिबल इंजरी। लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द इरिवर्सिबल, लेट्स हैव अ लुक इन द इरिवर्सिबल डायग्राम। सो दिस इज अ डायग्राम फॉर इरिवर्सिबल। अब इरिवर्सिबल में हर चीज हो जाएगी डिसरप्टेड, यहां पे हर चीज में डिसरप्शन होगा, डिसरप्शन, स्वेलिंग नहीं होगी, हर चीज लाइसिस हो जाएगी, डिस्टर्ब हो जाएगी, जैसे कि सेल मेम्ब्रेन ऑलरेडी लाइज्ड है। सो वही चारों चीजें देखेंगे। सबसे पहले देखो एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम। In the reversible injury, the endoplasmic reticulum was swelled up. If you can appreciate here, the endoplasmic reticulum is disrupted. यहाँ पे gaps आ गए, swell नहीं है. Due to the gaps, the extra water leaks out. So there is no swelling. You can say lysis. The endoplasmic reticulum का है यहाँ पे lysis, right? Ribosomes are same. Ribosomes वहाँ पे भी disperse हो गए, यहाँ पे भी disperse हो गए, because the endoplasmic reticulum rupture हो गया. रप्चर हो गया तो the ribosomes get dispersed. तो राइबोसोम दोनों जगह सेम है. Coming on mitochondria. Mitochondria में यहाँ पे है large densities. You can appreciate the densities. In the reversible, it was small density. In irreversible, it is large. It is a very important point to differentiate reversible from irreversible. You can appreciate the large densities. यहाँ पे word to be picked up is large. The large densities. And last है lysosomes. Lysozymes. Lysozymes. Lysozymes get ruptured. Lysosomes also get ruptured. Right? वहां पे lysosomes were showing autophagy, यहाँ पे they got ruptured. So everything the enzymes got leaked out. यहाँ पे हर चीज का rupture हो जाएगा, disruption हो जाएगा. So these are the four. So can you tell me the summary? यहाँ पे चार चीजों का क्या होगा? What happens to endoplasmic reticulum? What happens to ribosome? What happens to mitochondria? And what happens to lysosomes? Who will tell me? In irreversible I am talking. So here endoplasmic reticulum undergo rupture or lysis, rupture, right? Ribosome get dispersed. That is the same finding in both. Mitochondria में यहाँ पे large densities है और lysosome also get ruptured, right? So that is the difference. Now coming on the last point, we have seen 2 points: the external of the cell. After that, we have seen the 4 cell organelles. The last thing is the nucleus. Compare the nucleus of reversible with irreversible. The last point. Last point, आप nucleus दोनों का compare करो. Who will compare the nucleus? Who will compare the nucleus of the both? I am talking about reversible. फिर से हम आ गए reversible पे. तो न्यूक्लियस में होगी सिर्फ एक चीज. क्या दिख रहा है न्यूक्लियस में? What you can see in this image? Can you see something? Can you see the chromatin? ये देखो, ये chromatin के clump बन गए, गट्ठे गट्ठे बन गए. हिंदी में कहें तो गट्ठे गट्ठे बन गए. The chromatin got clumped. Clumping of chromatin. Only one finding in reversible. Please remember. Very important. Clumping of chromatin. Please write it down. Clumping of chromatin. जो chromatin है वो clump हो गया. That's it. That's it. Only one finding in nucleus and reversible. Reversible. चलो irreversible का nucleus देखते हैं. देखें? Can I show you the nucleus of irreversible? Okay. See the nucleus of the irreversible. This nucleus. 3 things will happen. Reversible में सिर्फ एक चीज हो रही है, clumping. Right? Clumping of nucleus. Irreversible में 3 चीजें होगी one by one. सबसे पहले होगा nucleus का pycnosis. फिर होगा karyolysis और फिर होगा karyoraxis. 1, 2 and 3. What do you mean by the 3 terms? तुम बोलोगे मैम मतलब क्या है तीनों का? पिक्नोसिस क्या होता है? कैरियोलिसिस क्या होता है? कैरियोरैक्सिस क्या होता है? What do you mean by the 3 terms? Let me show you a different diagram to show you these 3 terminologies. Pycnosis, cariolysis and carioraxis. Please have a look here. Please everyone. This is a normal cell. Normal cell में cytoplasm हमेशा पिंक कलर का होता है. Pink means eosinophilic. ठीक है? और न्यूक्लियस इज बेसोफिलिक. न्यूक्लियस के अंदर न्यूक्लियोलाई इज अगेन eosinophilic. न्यूक्लियस ब्लू कलर का होता है. दिस इज नॉर्मल, राइट? पिक्नोसिस मींस न्यूक्लियस बिकम श्रंकन. कैन यू कंपेयर द साइज? न्यूक्लियस श्रिंक हो गया, श्रिंक. इफ द न्यूक्लियस बिकम श्रंकन, इट विल बिकम मोर ब्लू कलर, मोर डार्क ब्लू और डार्क ब्लू हो गया. इसे कहते हैं पिक्नोसिस. So pycnosis is condensation of nucleus. Can I say the word condensation? Yes, shrinkage. Condensation of the nucleus is pycnosis. Bolo, number 1. You got my point. And if the nucleus get fragmented, can you see टूट गया multiple portions में. The nucleus get fragmented. Fragmentation हो गया multiple portion में. इसे कहते हैं karyoraxis. So pycnosis is condensation of the nucleus. Karyoraxis is fragmentation of the nucleus. फ्रैगमेंटेशन, न्यूक्लियस टूट गया मल्टीपल टुकड़ों में, मल्टीपल पीसेस में, फ्रैगमेंटेशन हो गया. एंड नंबर कैरियोलिसिस, नंबर 3 कैरियोलिसिस. कैन यू सी न्यूक्लियस का ब्लू कलर लूज होता जा रहा है. न्यूक्लियस इज लूजिंग द ब्लू कलर. यहाँ पे न्यूक्लियस ब्लू कलर है, नॉर्मल न्यूक्लियस ब्लू कलर है. तो पहले तो न्यूक्लियस कॉम्पैक्ट हुआ, कंडेंस हुआ, फिर मल्टीपल फ्रैगमेंट्स में टूट गया मल्टीपल पीसेस में. नाउ this is known as fading of blue color. Fading of basophilia is known as karyolysis. Karyolysis is fading of basophilia. Blue color lose hota ja raha hai. That is known as karyolysis. See the three definitions in front of you. What is pycnosis? Shrinkage of the nucleus. Condensation of the nucleus. What is karyoraxis? Fragmentation of the nucleus. And what is karyolysis? It is fading of basophilia. और ये तीनों finding है irreversible cell injury की. Reversible में सिर्फ एक चीज होती है, clumping. Everyone give me a thumbs up. So we are done with reversible and irreversible cell injury. Now please do a comparison. Let me show you a diagram. Let me show you a diagram, a beautiful diagram. Can you see this is a normal cell? This cell is a normal cell. Now you compare reversible and irreversible in this diagram. Can you do the comparison for me? Please everyone. Please everyone. First compare the external. This one is reversible and this one is irreversible. ठीक है? This one is reversible and this one is irreversible. Can you do the comparison for me? Can you do, please? So here cell swelling is there and cell membrane is intact, and along with cell swelling blebs are there, right? Here cell membrane में defects है. So no swelling, no blebs. No swelling, no blebs. Cell membrane में defects है. We have seen. Coming on the interior of the cell. Interior of the cell, we will compare few findings. Interior में we will compare 4 findings. Endoplasmic reticulum यहाँ पे swelled है. You can see the swelling of the endoplasmic reticulum. Here lysis. The endoplasmic reticulum get lysed. Please compare. Please compare. Number 2, ribosomes यहाँ भी dispersed है. Here it is not written, but consider they are dispersed. यहाँ भी ribosomes are dispersed. Right? वो हो गया. Coming on mitochondria. See the mitochondria here. Small densities. See the mitochondria here. See the densities. Large densities. That is mitochondria. See the lysosomes. यहाँ पे lysosome is showing autophagy and यहाँ पे lysosome is showing rupture. Right? Last one is the nucleus. Compare the nucleus of both. Here nucleus is showing only one thing, clumping of the nucleus. Here nucleus is showing 3 things, 1, 2, 3. So pycnosis, karyolysis, karyoraxis, condensation, fragmentation, losing of, fading of basophilia. Everyone give me a thumbs up. I cannot simplify more than this. The same 3 diagrams from Robbins, which I've drawn like this. Everyone give me a thumbs up. You can compare normal with reversible with irreversible. Who will help me in filling this table? Who will among you help me? Please write down in the comment box the answers. So reversible cell injury, irreversible cell injury. Compare the cell membrane of both. Can you compare? Write down cell membrane intact. So swelling is present and blebs are present, right? And here cell membrane is disrupted, right? So no swelling, no blebs. Swelling and blebs are absent, right? Mitotic figures are present here also. Mitotic figures and mitotic figures are present here also. So that is about the cell membrane. Let's finish it. ये हो गया cell membrane. ठीक है? Cell membrane की बात. Coming on the next point. Next point is the 4 these things. Tell me about the endoplasmic reticulum in both of them. Can you tell me? Just a second. Just a second. Can you tell me endoplasmic reticulum of both of them? Ribosomes of both of them, mitochondria for both of them, and lysosomes of both of them? Yes. Endoplasmic reticulum, here they swells, here they rupture or lyse. Right? Ribosome, both it is same. Disruption here also, disruption here also. Mitochondria, here small densities and here large densities, but densities are common here also, here also. Lysosomes here show autophagy. You know the meaning of the autophagy? अपने ही cell organelles को खा जाना, उसे कहते हैं autophagy. और यहाँ पे lysosomes show rupture. Give me a thumbs up. The last point is the nucleus. Can you tell me the difference between the nucleus in both of them? Nucleus में क्या करेंगे? यहाँ पे सिर्फ एक चीज है nucleus में, clumping. In reversible only clumping, but in irreversible 3 things one by one. What are the 3 things? Pycnosis, karyoraxis, karyolysis. I guess you know the definition of the 3. Everyone give me a thumbs up. Now you yourself can imagine how many MCQs can be formed from this point. So the same table in front of you. Compare the mitochondria of both of them. See, you want to see this diagram also? Okay. So in the mitochondria, you can see there are small densities and here large densities. This is reversible, this is irreversible. Compare the cell membrane. Here blebs are present, cell swelling is present. Here disruption is present, no blebs, no swelling. Compare ribosomes and endoplasmic reticulum. They are swelled and they are lysed. Disruption of ribosome is common for both of them, right? You can see the nucleus. Here, clumping of the nucleus. Here, pycnosis, karyoraxis, karyolysis. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. So that is the morphological differences between reversible and irreversible. I guess अब कोई confusion नहीं है. You can easily make out ये cell में reversible injury है या irreversible है. I want to ask you 3 questions one by one, right? You have to write your answer in the comment box. I will get back to you, right? You have to, I will not tell you answers now. Agar if you have attended my lecture attentively, you can easily answer these questions. So write down the answer in the comment box. Answer 1 this, answer 2 this, answer 3 this, right? I guess I'm having 3 questions. Yes. So this is the first question in front of you. You can see the first question. Write down the answer. Cell swelling with bleb formation is seen in which injury? Cell swelling with bleb formation. Is it seen in reversible cell injury? Is it seen in irreversible cell injury? Is it seen in metaplasia? Or is it seen in anaplasia? The 4 options A, B, C, D are in front of you. Tell me the answer. If you have attended my lecture attentively, you can easily tell me the answer. Answer is A, B or C or D. You tell me what is the answer. With reason. Tell me the reason also. Cell swelling with bleb formation. किस में होता है? ये question number 1 है. Question number 1 का answer लिखिए. Everyone. Coming on question number 2. The question number 2 is in front of you. Please read the question. Not, which is not a feature of irreversible cell injury. Irreversible injury में क्या नहीं होता है? Not a feature. So pycnosis नहीं होता कि karyoraxis नहीं होता कि karyolysis नहीं होता कि bleb formation नहीं होता. A, B, C, D, the 4 options are in front of you. क्या नहीं होता irreversible में? I'm asking not. The question contains except not. Don't miss out. तो irreversible में क्या नहीं होता मुझे बताओ. A, B, C, D में with reason. Tell me the answer. A, B, C, D में से क्या आंसर है? और तीसरा question is in front of you. Which of the following is the characteristic of irreversible cell injury? You tell me which of the following 4 features is a characteristic of irreversible cell injury. Tell me. The 4 options are in front of you. Disruption of ribosome. Is it characteristic feature? Which occurs only in irreversible, not in reversible. ऐसा feature है क्या ये? या फिर amorphous densities in the mitochondria? या फिर swelling of endoplasmic reticulum? या फिर swelling of the cell? चारों में से क्या चीज होती है irreversible में? ऐसी चीज जो irreversible में होती है और reversible में नहीं होती, ऐसा कौन सा point है इन चारों में से? Right? So you tell me the reason. You tell me the answer with the reason. So this is question number 3. Again have a look. This is question number 1. This is question number 2 in front of you. And this one is question number 3 in front of you. Tell me the 3 answers, 1, 2, 3 in the comment section. Thank you very much for being with me. If you have any doubt related to this topic of pathology or any topic of patho, pharma, micro, please, you don't hesitate to ask me on this contact number. You can connect me on WhatsApp or Telegram on this number. This is the contact number 9833032948. Kindly either text me on WhatsApp or Telegram your doubts or any study related doubt you are having. So you can get in touch with me on this contact number. Don't forget to share your college name, university and probable exam dates of the university exam. I can give you a plan for you, a tailor-made plan for you. So you are open to ask your doubts, and in the end, as usual, a small motivation, right? You always require motivation for your studies. Say yes or no, right? So just a second. I'm sorry. Okay, it is gone. Just a second. I'll come back. So you can read, if it were easy, everyone would be a doctor. It is not easy to become a doctor. If it were easy, everyone would be a doctor, but everyone is not a doctor. It's a difficult choice. You have made this choice by yourself. Yes, you want to do something which is different from others, something which is tough and something which is not ordinary, which is extraordinary, right? You want to become odd one out. You want to become extraordinary among all others. That's why you choose your profession as a doctor. Yes or no? Am I right or wrong? You want to become doctor, but it is not easy to become doctor. If it were easy, everyone would become a doctor, right? So you are respected so much because you are a doctor. You will become doctor one day and you will be respected. For that prestigious position, you have to work hard. This is the best job in the world. As per my experience, I'm telling you, this is the best job in the world. Why it is the best job in the world? Despite everything and because of everything, it is the best job in the world. And you are going to be odd one out. You are going to be extraordinary. right? One day you are going to become someone's superhero. One day you are going to save human life. You are going to become a superhero, someone's hero one day. So for that you have to work hard, and the strategy, the master plan, the blueprint starts today. What do you want to become? Which branch specialization you want to become? From one of the best institute you want to become a doctor, right? For that you have to work hard. So stay connected, always be positive, be motivated, and be blessed. So thank you very much. Bye bye. If you like the lecture, don't forget to click on the like button, share the link with all your friends, colleagues, especially on your batch group, so that everyone come to know that the free lectures are available, good content is available on the YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Press the bell icon for getting further notifications. Bye bye. Study hard. All the best.